Hey everybody, welcome to Afterthoughts from Cobrinha's in Los Angeles. Today on the show we have Mikayla Fonacier, the older sister of Jalen Fonacier, who you might remember from one of our earlier episodes. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different than all the other ones before, because in the kids class when we were filming they were actually doing what's called Cobra Tag Team. What that is they divide the kids up into different groups, and one person stays in the middle and rolls with everybody in the group for 1 minute. And then after they go through everybody, the kids start to rotate, so everybody has at least 1 or 2 turns in the middle. So definitely just a sort of a different perspective on training and rolling and everything. So you get to see her get ran through that gauntlet, so we'll get to that in just a second. Before we do that though, make sure that you go to CobrinhaFitness.com to check out all of the new CapFit flows that Cobrinha is putting up there. These are all the workouts that he does with professional athletes like Fabricio Verdum and all the other professional Jiu-Jitsu athletes that he coaches. So definitely go check that out at CobrinhaFitness.com. And in addition to that, make sure that you go to CobrinhaOnline.com to check out all of Cobrinha's Jiu-Jitsu instructionals. So now with that all being said, enjoy Cobra Tag Team with Mikayla. So here we have Mikayla and Simone going first.
So I just went to go pull guard, and here I'm trying to keep my distance a little bit, but also bring her into close guard at the same time, and I think I'm going for like a scissor sweep right there. And then there I go for X guard, try and go for the X guard sweep. And then there's my attempt to a triangle.
Now, were you really trying for the triangle there, or were you trying to maybe set up this arm bar?
It was a little bit of both, because she, as you can see, her arm is coming out a little bit, so I was thinking what I could do next. Here she escapes, and then I go for the armbar. And then I try and transition here to the armbar sweep and bring her around.
And try to get her onto her back?
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking a little bit before this, too, about that position and kind of trying to bring that foot over your head, and she kind of did a good job there of tucking it away.
Mm-hmm. Here we got a little bit stuck, but there's a bell ring.
And end of the student round.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, come here. We always get confused in Cobra Tag Team if there's a lot of people, so the rotation gets confusing. So
you start calling people out? Come here now.
So there I went. I went inverted, probably try to go for a reverse Alhiva. And then in close guard. And then I'm trying to go for a cross choke here.
Kind of waiting for your time to get that left arm to the other side of his neck there. Yeah.
And then my triangle. He steps over.
Good defense there.
And then I'm trying to go for the reverse Alhiva here. And then I have a sweep.
Switch up, you're able to hook that foot there to get him off balance.
He wasn't able to come up. He has good base. And then again. And then
you kind of
went out.
maybe looking for a triangle there at the end, or just hoping to keep the guard.
Yeah.
So now with Nikita.
The fake there. And then just trying to grab my leg and go up into a flying triangle.
Now, what made you think that you might be able to pull that flying triangle off? Was it because he was kind of hunched over?
Yeah.
And you thought maybe you could get up there?
His posture was lower, so I thought maybe I wouldn't have to jump as high, so I could just go for it. Then here I'm trying to go for an omoplata, while he's kind of like a north-south.
He's doing a good job of pushing that.
Then I went inverted to try to go for a triangle. And here I think I'm trying to clear the arms because he's going for, I believe, double unders, and then pinning my leg down.
He does like that double unders pass.
And here I think I'm just trying to keep my distance as much as possible.
There's a switch. Now to Skylar.
My twin. Everyone's always mistaking us.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And the same belt and everything.
Yeah. I came up to half guard. I'm trying to pass. It's really good guard defense. And then here I'm trying to clear the arm to go for an Americana and clear my leg.
Yeah, do you think that you're more threatening that arm to kind of get her to focus less on the legs so
Yeah.
that you can pass more?
Definitely. And then trying to go for the arm again. Focusing less on the leg and more on the arm this time. And then we ended up switching to the other side of half guard.
Now you've got that quarter mount there. That's a little bit better of a position for you.
Yeah. We're really close to that.
And that's the end of the roll.
Yeah. Right there, I was like, we almost bumped into them.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for coming on,
No
Mikayla.
problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Had to after we had your brother on here. So let's talk a little bit about your brother and your dad kind of getting you into jiu-jitsu and everything. Because you weren't originally into jiu-jitsu, right? You were a dancer.
Dancer, yeah. Because my mom used to be a dance teacher, and I've been sticking with that, I think, for about 9 years until finally at our old gym, I was watching my dad and brother roll, and I was like, well, that's cool. So then I tried it one class, and my uncle, my brother, and my dad, they kept trying to convince me to do it. Oh, sorry. They kept trying to convince me to do it, and I didn't want to at first. And then I was like, okay, fine, I'll try it. And then I ended up loving it. So I was kind of on and off with dance and jiu-jitsu because dance was a really big part of my life still. So then finally, at one point, I was like, okay, I think I just want to be a fighter. So then I ended up stopping dance and doing jiu-jitsu. And yeah.
Were there some parallels in it where you kind of were able to compare it to dance? Because some of the motions and everything.
Yeah, flexibility in dance really helped me in jiu-jitsu.
I'm sure.
And coordination really helped a lot.
Yeah, but it gave you a pretty solid base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I've started cheer, so it's kind of like dance, so kind of have a dance background in that, but it's really fun.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, do you have any sponsors? Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah. So I'd like to thank my family, of course, and then Professors Cobrinha and Fabio and Coach Kennedy, my teammates for pushing me during training, and my sponsors, Rain Unlimited, Bass Chiropractic, Straight Cheer, and Monkey Tape, and also Zach for having me on this episode of Afterthoughts.
Absolutely. I'm glad that you were able to finally get on here. So I've been wanting to have you on for a while. So, all right. Well, thanks for coming on, Mikayla.
No problem.
And thank you to
me.
your parents for bringing you out and everything. Today you are unable to drive, so it's good that they're here for you.
Yeah.
And thank you, everybody, for watching. Make sure that you go to CobrinhaFitness.com and start revolutionizing the way that you train today with those workouts from Cobrinha. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Cobrinha BJJ, and make sure that you get all these notifications anytime we post any afterthoughts or any instructionals for you guys. So thanks again for watching, guys. Have a good rest of your week.